Did you know most people believe silence really exists? That if you turn everything off, devices, lights, distractions, the world eventually goes quiet. But for some, silence never comes. Instead, there's a sound beneath everything else, low, constant, impossible to locate. Once noticed, it doesn't fade, it waits. Those who hear it struggled to describe it. Not a ringing, not a buzz, more like a distant engine idling forever, or pressure vibrating inside the skull. Microphones record nothing, other people hear nothing, yet the sound persists, steady, patient, indifferent to disbelief. Entire communities have reported it, small towns, quiet neighborhoods, people with no connection, no shared history, describing the same sound in nearly identical words. Strongest at night, strongest when everything else stops. That consistency is what unsettles researchers most. In the early 1990s, reports from a small town drew attention. Engineers arrived, equipment was deployed, frequencies were scanned. Nothing appeared, no source, no anomaly, yet residents continued to hear the same hum, night after night, unchanged by investigation. Doctors dismissed it first. Stress, they said, anxiety, hearing damage. But many who heard the sound had perfect hearing. Some worked in technical fields. They knew noise, they knew silence, and this was neither. Some tried to escape it. They moved away, changed environments, left quiet towns for loud cities. For a few, the hum softened. For others, it followed, not as a sound in space, but as something internal, as if once the brain noticed it, it could never forget. What makes the phenomenon disturbing is how selective it is. One person hears it, others in the same room don't. Entire households split between perception and silence. No pattern, no warning, just randomness. That randomness breeds fear, because without a cause, there's no cure. And if the hum is external, then whatever produces it isn't meant for everyone. It's reaching only a few, and no one knows why. Reports emerged from other places, different countries, different decades, same descriptions, same frustration, always the same low-frequency presence, always just beyond confirmation. Theories followed, natural phenomena, industrial systems, military testing, all plausible, none complete, because the hum disappears the moment someone tries to capture it, as if it knows when it's being observed. Over time, the hum changes people. Sleep becomes shallow, thoughts loop, irritability sets in, not because the sound is loud, but because it never fully stops. Control erodes slowly. Some begin recording everything, desperate for proof. Others withdraw, convinced no one believes them. Isolation becomes heavier than the sound itself. A few describe moments when the hum abruptly stops. Relief floods in. Then, without warning, it returns louder, as if correcting itself. Those moments are the most damaging. Hope followed by loss. In rare cases, people claim the hum has patterns, pulses, rhythms, almost intentional. Most dismiss this as the mind searching for meaning, but the idea lingers. What if it isn't noise? What if it's something incomplete, something brushing the edge of perception, not meant to be understood, only noticed? The hum has a name, but names imply control, location, explanation. This phenomenon refuses all three. It behaves less like a machine and more like a condition. Research continues quietly. Funding is scarce, urgency low. Most people don't hear it, and what most people don't hear rarely becomes a priority. The hum doesn't demand attention. It waits for silence, for stillness, for the moment the world quiets enough for it to surface. The most unsettling thought isn't that it exists, it's that you might be hearing it right now and only just realizing it. Because once awareness clicks into place, there's no guarantee it fades again. Silence may never sound the same. And if you think you hear something now, pause, sit still, listen carefully, and ask yourself,
Has it always been there?